Hi there, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm on my own tonight, it would seem for a while, and we'll see if John arrives, but I'm here anyway, and I hope you're well. And one of the things I have to ask you is, did you see that wonderful, wonderful full moon? And it was in Gemini. Hi there, Margaret, how are you? And it was in such a beautiful sort of a light was just so strong, it was untrue. Hi there, Sharon Graham, Peter Gallagher, how are you? David Cooper and Liz Simpson, hi there. Kathleen, hi, how are you? Linda, hi, welcome. So, oh, my beautiful Lynn Edwards, how are you doing? Anne Carol James, good evening, Frank, good evening to you too, Anne. I hope you're well. Now, the thing is that that full moon has become, how would I say, very, very important because the next moon that's going to happen is on the 7th of December. Now, between now and then, let's explain what this moon's just done. It's just helped you to really get rid of the things you do not need anymore. And if you can do that, then you're ready for everything else that's new, and that comes on the 7th. So, and you know, I've got to tell you, great for affirmation, great for thought processes, getting out there into the universe, asking for help, doing what it is that you need. And maybe tonight we'll be able to do some more as well. But it's that whole thing about not being afraid to embrace. Now, I've got to say, I've had one of the most amazing weekends ever. Both John and I were invited to this wonderful baronial mansion, would you believe? Yes, and I hope she's listening. Let's just say it's called the Pink House, and wow. And we walked and we ate and we had all lots of fun, and it was just amazing. And I'd like to thank my friend Sharon very much for that. It was really good. And so it's just that amazing feeling, and let's hope that it also continues on, okay? Because we all need a wee bit of a nice feeling, don't we? Anyway, I'm so glad you've all come in tonight. Thank you very much for coming in. I don't know who else is here. Lynn's giving me a kiss. Thank you, darling. Colette McKenzie's here. Bobby's here. Bobby Dark, hi there. Peggy is in as well. Libby MacArthur's in too. And both well. And Amanda Lancaster's here as well. Hi there. I'm just saying hello to everybody as much as I can. Hi there. Oh, come on. I'm so glad you spend your Sunday night with me. I really feel really quite something when you do that. Anyway, I have to say to you, Cathy Rooney, that it is important that I speak to you, I think, because I don't know how to do anything. I'm on my own, so you'll have to wait with me to see what's going on. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Catherine. There's been a embalmment off in your life, Catherine. Just seen it on the wall. So there's something happened, Cathy, that has really caused some kind of explosion, obviously, to happen. In some ways, you know, this explosion might be absolutely wonderful, but let's just see what's going on in your life. Well, it's all about change. It's all about going in a different direction, because the direction you've been in, it's just not been right for you. And so you're full of that sort of sometimes impatientness, really, and that could cause you to go down. So you need to be careful of that one, if you know what I mean, because we can get ourselves into a bit of a bother there. So no more of that, if you wouldn't mind. So the more you hold on to going forward, the better it would be for you, okay? So I'm trying awfully hard to work both things here, and I can't do it, but I'll carry on talking to you anyway, whoever it is. So there's an amazing opportunity coming up here. Great health, that's one of the good news I have to tell you. There's good health, and there's also very good news on its way. And that's over physical health as well, because I think there's somebody been around you that's been ill and cannot cope with it, can't get on with it, can't get through it, you know, can't shake this feeling. Well, the great news is that that's happening. There's also somebody around you who's going to have a lot of car bother very soon, and that is like very soon. That's within the next 6 days, I would imagine. So there's somebody with slight arthritis in your life as well. But basically, the whole change, that whole way forward for you, that whole different viewpoint, that different way of life is just going to be so superb. So what can I say? Don't hold back from it. I think if you hold back and stop it happening, it's just going to crumble in on you. So go out there and make it all happen if you don't mind. Okay? It's fabulous. Good news all round for you. Yeah, and you know something? People really don't get your situation. I mean, I think you've a tendency to hide it all. Nobody really gets it. And you know, that's none of their business, really. But for you, success is on its way. Well done. Thank you very much for coming in. Please like and share. So let me see who else is here. Now, first of all, I have to tell you, I've been getting a lot of, especially through my walks today and things I was doing, I was getting these really strange feelings, and I've now got one coming in. I've got Australia connection here, and I'd like to know who that belongs to here. Now, whether it's about going, whether it's about hearing from them, or dealing with something connected to Australia. And it's a big country, you know, it's not just one. And I've dropped a card, excuse me. Let's see. So it's a female, and she's quite young, and she's very determined over a connection to Australia. Will you come back to me if you're there, please? I'd be grateful. Please remember I'm on my own. Help. Hi there, Elaine. How are you? Ali G's in as well. Sharon Graham. Kiss, kiss, kiss. How are you, love? Nicola Donicky, how are you? Kevin Gardner. Angie Wales. Jemima McKillop. These are all in tonight. Thank you so much. Suzanne Murray. Hi there. Fran McNabb. Now, Fran McNabb. I think I need to have a wee quick word with you, Fran McNabb. Can I ask you if you have been having any pain at all in your stomach or in those lower parts that men don't have down here? So I'm getting a real sharp pain there. Can I ask you if that belongs to you? Because if it doesn't, it belongs to somebody with you. So we're having a wee look at Fran McNabb. Okay. All right, Fran, let's see what's here. Yeah, it's not so much for you, it's for everybody else. Why is it that you do that? You need to tell me. Why is it that you make sure that absolutely everybody else is okay? And you can get a little tiny wee bit at the end of it all. Anyway, there is a moody and at times very odd male in your life. Now, when I say odd, I don't mean he's off the wall, but you know, he's one of them, you go to a party and you think, are you in the room with us? Are you here? It's that kind of far away, whatever. Would you please tell him from me that the break that he's about to get is so important? And he has been trying so hard to get something off the ground that would really suit him. But I'm telling you, you couldn't tell this guy, by the way. You couldn't say, no, I'm not happy with this, or there's a situation here, I don't feel too good about it. No, he's going to do his own thing, his way anyway. And you know, I quite like it because he's been trying to do something since October. And I think you'll find that over the next several weeks, that the opportunity that he's been waiting on will be on its way by that time. Okay? I really like it. But he's also very connected to thinking about his own job and his own skills, and he's not afraid to say, you know, I believe in something. It's a bit like saying to you, you know, self-employment, really. So please remember that, Fran. There's a lot of that, okay? Can I also ask you who it is that passed over in an accident belonging to you as well? Because I've got somebody that did that, okay? This would be a man, and very and close to you, okay? Wants you to know he's here, okay? That way, and he died in the accident, you know. Once it happened, that was it. He went over to the other side at that point. It wouldn't have been in hospital later or anything like that, I don't think. So this is somebody very, very left AF very sharply, but wants to be around for you. Okay, but I'll start again as I finished here, Frank. You're going to actually have to expand your repertoire here. You know, this whole making sure absolutely everybody's fine, but you're not. You know, it's like saying you're getting absolutely nothing out of this. That's how I feel. Personally, I think that's annoying me, actually. But then that's me. I think things should be equal. There's also, this man's showing me that you've got a money tree. Not yet. It's not here yet. It's not going to jump out and go, wow, here it's all. I would say to you over the next 2 years, and also you look out for the star sign of Taurus, will become important to you. So you definitely have somebody from the other side for you. Well done, Fran. So here's hoping a lot more coming tonight. Thank you very much for coming in, darling. So who else is here? Oh, and listen, Fran, before you go, please look after that stuff, whatever it is. I hope it's not you, maybe somebody else. But if it is you, you really need to tend to it because that's painful. And I don't have, but you have. But I know it's so, if you know what I mean. Thank you. Hello, I'm Young. How are you? And Jean Beck's come in. How are you, Jean? Kathleen's in. Anything? Looking to see if you see any changes, improvement in the job front for my husband or I. Now that's a bit difficult because at the moment, absolutely everything's standing still. And let me tell you why it's standing still. It's called Brexit. And it's doing, I don't know about you, but it's doing my nut in anyway, but I don't kind of trust the people that's in charge of it, let's put it this way. But okay, Kathleen, let's have a wee look to see about the job area for you. Well, something changed in August, and I think that that's going to be particularly good now. Something ends for something to begin, okay? So it's like a situation possibly that you've been in that can't be anymore. So it's like a bit like saying that to you, okay? But it definitely is good for you because the sun will shine over absolutely anything. These endings that are coming up are really good because something should end in order for something to begin. As for your partner, he has got to make a choice. For you, you'll just go along with it, and for whatever it is that happens, you'll either accept it or say no to it. You have no choice in this. But he has to make a choice, okay? I hope I'm along the right track. There's nobody here to give me any feedback, so I'll just need to trust this. It's really important that you make your way forward. But here's what I'm going to say. Between now and the month of June, which is not that far, it's actually 7 months away, and I know you're thinking, oh, that's a long time. Don't. Between now and that month, I'm telling you, wow, the changes that will come into your life will be so big. And also that the job that we're talking about here, there is training involved. You have to learn new skills with this. So yeah, I like it. And good luck. I hope it goes really well for you. It's a shame I can't get any feedback, but there you are. We'll keep trying, will we? Thanks very much for coming in anyway, and good luck with the job changes for you and him. So it's very important that you know that. But the sun, look, it's shining everywhere, and when that dances into your life, opportunity and growth come your way. Okay? Thanks very much. So there you go. Still not get anything for Australia yet? No, can't take it. Oh well. It's a young girl, and she is determined, and she knows exactly what it is she wants, and she is going. That's what I've been told here. I've got some sadness here as well because somebody's been connected. Can't really go over this mourning period of somebody. And can I ask who the person that would have passed over? I think her name was Elizabeth. So there's that going on here as well. A lot of sadness there. We need to really. If that is you out there and there is something, you know what I'm talking about, or one of your friends, please know that you're being helped and that whatever it is that's going on as far as mourning is concerned will lift. Okay? So it's good. It's not that bad. And also, yeah, also whoever we're talking about here, I've been told that she has a terrible ear problem on occasions or suffered from either slight deafness or problems with the ear. Okay? Hi there, Linda McBain. How are you? Lindsay. Doyle, hi. So Colette McKenzie, my brother's chum's come back from Australia in May. He has gone back over for a wee holiday, but it's coming home. Well, that's great, Colette. That's not who I was thinking about. What I was a female and determined. She's going. She knows what she's doing, and nobody's going to hold her back. That's how it feels. But thanks for coming in, Colette, and let me know. Hi, Bill Sawyer. How are you? Peggy Cleland. Hi to you. Lindsay Doyle, love your accent, Frank. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. It is one of those accents. It's from Hillsborough. Hi there, Sally Williams. How are you? Ali G is just saying hopeful. Of course, be hopeful. Margaret Anderson has liked and shared. Thank you so much. On my own today, Margaret. Yes, had a great weekend. It was fabulous. I was away in the darkest part of the country. It was fabulous. I had a great time. Margaret Anderson, can I have a card tonight, please? I will think about it. How about that? Okay, then, let's go. It's Margaret Anderson's turn. Well, there's a situation in your family that in many ways, Margaret, you've been turning a blind eye to. It's called peace at any price. And I think this is to do with children, young children, actually. I don't know if one of them's been very well, because there seems a lot of sickness around you, but I think that would be your partner, because the Ace of Swords is over them. And that's a health area at the moment. Wheel of Fortune? No. Your situation in your family, I'm going to have to say, you're either going to put up with this and leave it as it is, or take a stand. And I know what you're like, Margaret, when you take a stand. Yes, let's just say I would not put this bull into a china shop. But it's something also because of kids. It's like young children. And because of that, it's not your family. It's not your immediate children. It would be grandchildren or nieces or nephews. And it's a bother because of the family connection. There's a bother there. And I'm feeling awful held down instead of being able to be free to go after what I want to do. As for your partner, still very strong, and also auditable, a lot to say. I'm going to be saying a lot over these next coming weeks, because whatever your plan is for your Christmas area, it's that you have to look at. And remember all I shall say to you, Margaret, is remember your temper. Okay, so there's a wee card for you. That's not for long. That's going to last for 10 days. Okay, thanks for coming in, Margaret. I don't know if you're logging on here tonight. What else is on up there? That's kind of weird. Sometimes you get all kinds of things. Oh, Margaret, before I go, who is it that's talking about a new house? Okay, and what are you trying to do with your bed? I know it sounds daft, but there's something to do with your bed. Are you moving it, changing it or something? Moving it around? I know that sounds daft, but that's what I've got for you. There's somebody also getting a new house. I can see the door getting knocked. Well done. So Margaret Anderson, hi to Kathleen as I'm talking and reading to you. You're not paying attention, Margaret Anderson. Susan Logan, hi there. Lindsay Doyle, how are you doing? There's Doyle, isn't it? I think so. Wait a minute. Just get the glasses on. Yes, it was Boyle. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was Doyle. Jacqueline McGill, hi there. Lindsay Anderson, good evening, Frank. And John, can I have a card as well? I've got to tell you, it's just me on my own tonight. Yeah, well, maybe joined later, you never can tell. Peggy Cleland is saying, thank you, Frank, I'm well. That's good, I'm glad you are. Now, I'm miles behind, so please, oh, John Holding is joined. Well, good evening, Mr. Holding. Could really be doing with a hand here, but there you go. Bernadette Bruce, how are you? Elizabeth Fleming, hi Elizabeth, how are you? So listen, we got to announce that we're going to, there's two face-to-face readings up for grab as a connection to all the people who joined in the membership. And I'd be really grateful if Mr. Holden would hurry up and do that, because we're coming to the end of the month. So maybe we'll have to be able to announce that on Wednesday, okay? Hi, Gav. Gav's joined us. How are you? Again, oh, it's Lindsay Doyle. It's Doyle. I thought it was Boyle. Elizabeth Fleming, hope you're well. Thank you. I think I am. Catherine Walker. Hi there. Hi, Frank. Is there a message from my friend who died tragically in September? No, not yet, Catherine. But I'm telling you, if it comes through, I'll try and get connected. But you know, some people take ages to come back. One of my dearest friends took almost 5 years to connect with me, and we had made a promise, you know, that we'd be, you know, we'd be together. Margaret Anderson, yes, that's correct about that. Oh, right, Margaret. So thank you, you've got that. But Catherine, you know, sometimes we need to know. We want it instantly. It's, you know, over there, it's not the same as here. We work to watches and dates and times. They don't do that over there. But if it comes through, you'll get it. Oh, Margaret's saying, Lol, I'll sort them out, so that's the kids, yeah, I'm sure you will. So who's going on here? So Ruth Kilpatrick, hi there. Please can I have a card? Alison Petrucci? No, I'm saying that wrong. Perucci? No, I'm so sorry. But she wants a card. And you know, Alison, I think I need to speak with you. Right, Alison, it's you. First of all, could you tell me who passed over with the, I think there's something in the head, it was either a stroke or a cerebral hemorrhage, something like that in the head, and it's a woman, and very full of it, you know, right in your face. She would have told you exactly what it is. And she's telling you now that you'll have more strength than you ever know. I just hope you can take this woman. This woman was slightly overweight. I'm not saying she was enormous, but she was slightly overweight. But oh, I'm telling you, straight as a die. So I don't know who we're talking about here. But so I'd like you to come back and confirm if you know this person, please, because it really is important. But oh, it's to the point. To the point, we tell you as it is. And it's now telling you that you've got, because you're just as determined. And also, do you have a sibling, a sister, between the two of you? There's a plan here going on. Or if it's not a sister, it's a very close female friend. And you are going to have more energy than you'll ever know. And she's telling you to get a move on. So whatever it is that you're doing, stop thinking you can't do it, you can't get through it. Pushing you all the time. I mean, that's how I'm getting it. That's how she's very sort of, and also that because life stopped for you, and because it has, it's important that you stand up again and get counted. You and the sister, do you get me? So no sitting back anymore, because it looks like it's been a tough one for you. And it's confused minds. There's a bit of sort of depression around as well. There's a connection strongly to somebody's mental health. That's going to be okay as well. So whoever we're talking about here is buck up here, get on with it, which is very much like that, whoever it is, but she passed with the head. And so that's your message. And I would say stop dawdling. That's what she's telling you. So get to it, because I think between now and the month of maybe April, between now and April, totally different direction. And you can do it and it can be done and you have to go for it. Do you understand? The more you do that, the bigger it will be. Congratulations is what I want to say about the move, because she really is with you, whoever this woman is. So please, I hope you find it. It may have been mothers, it may be grannies, it could have been all of that, but it even may have been a neighbour or even a friend, you don't know. But somebody, full of it, pushing you down that road, and you go on with it, girl. Do you hear me? I've passed the message on. Thanks very much for coming in. So who else is here? An awful lot of people here tonight. Isn't it funny, you know, a lot of people come in, I'm on my own. Oh, hello, a very special person has just entered the room. Good evening to you. How are you? You're dying. Oh, Mr. Holding is dying. Oh, well, are you ready? Goodbye. Paul McGregor. Hi, lovelies. He's saying, I didn't get that there. This goes so quickly, you see.
Child.
Child. Well, it might be. But we're getting a lot of connection, a lot of reading coming in as well.
Good.
So you need to get out of my way, because you know, the need to sit down and let me stay there, because that's important. I'm been given something. Actually, John, I think that's for you.
Oh no.
I think this has got everything to do with. Are you doing a portrait or a painting or a? Oh, it's a big photograph thing.
I'm making a video tomorrow.
Oh, you're making a video. Oh, okay. Right, sit down then, please. Hi there, Anita. How are you? Lindsay's got her hands making. She's praying.
Making a video of wild cranberries tomorrow.
Oh, you're making a video of wild cranberry? Margaret Mackenzie, anything for me? Yes, Margaret Mackenzie, it's time we spoke to you, I think. Right, Margaret? Margaret, could you tell me first of all what's wrong with your foot? Just probably nothing, but definitely something to do with that. Now, Margaret, I'm going to ask you, see, since May, June, no. July, sorry. From the month of July onwards, have you been dealing very much with, I mean, I've got a health card out here. So what is it that's been going on for you in your health area since then? Because there's a, and you're so determined about it to either win over it, change it, or whatever. And that I love, that energy in you just now, it's really big. But there's tests to be done, and there's tests that are coming out, and I've got to tell you something. The tests bring the sun into your life. So whatever it is that's going on, well done. You've bet it, you get round it, you sorted it out. There you go, Maggie. Well done, you. But the sun will shine as well. And I'm going to just throw this in. He's pregnant. And I have to say to you, if you know who this is, I've got to say to you, I would not put blue on this baby. Maybe the wrong colour. Okay? The pregnancy here and a baby to be born, well done. But whatever it is that's going on as far as your health, since that time, it's good news for you. Well done. Thanks, Maggie. Thanks for coming in. Would you please like and share? Now listen, as I said earlier, I'm going to try and get round as many as I can tonight. Oh, Maggie, before you go, are you still there? Maggie, did you have anything to do with the? Were you tested for anything with the glands under your, what's this called? Under your arm there. That's because you've got somebody else coming in as well. I think you've got somebody that's passed over with that. And I think it was either a breast cancer problem or it was something to do with the lymph nodes. That's it. Okay, would you remember that, Maggie? Will you come back and let me know? John's here now, so maybe you could let John know. I'd be grateful. Thank you. Oh, that was sore, whoever it was, Pastor, that was quite sore. Tricia, hi there, how are you? Lindsay Doyle again, hi, honey. Ruth Kilpatrick. Brenda Sanderson. Hope you are as well. So have you sought? I can't. Where's this going about? Oh, where's it going to? Oh, Marion Scotland, darling, how are you? Been thinking a lot about your mum. Do you know? I'm going to tell you something, Marion. And this is going to sound really. You might think I'm just jumping in the bandwagon here. There's no. I was thinking of your mother today. Today and well, yesterday and today, and I'll tell you why. Because this place, this baronial mansion that we were invited to, is in Ayrshire. And we were just next to the place where Robert Burns wrote the poem, The Bonnie Lass of Ballochmyle. And I thought immediately of your mum. So there you go, two minds connect tonight. And it was really quite wonderful, actually. I remember sitting watching your mum. She did I think it was Old Willie's Prayer or something. I can't even remember. But, oh, she was brilliant at it. Very talented woman. So I'm sure you'll think about your mum. Anyway, there you go. Hi, Kelly Marie, how are you? Leslie Lang, hi. Any messages from my mum or dad? No, darling, not yet. Not yet. But my connection, Marion, is that I was thinking of her. So maybe, you never know, she may come in. Marion, you get anything wrong with the side of your face here? Get anything wrong with it? Oh, that's an awful sore tooth problem.
Is that Marion Scott?
Yes, it's Marion Scott. But I was thinking about her mum today and yesterday because we were away at this mansion in Ayrshire. And of course we cracked the joke, didn't we? Is that your Ayrshire bacon? No, I'm just warming my hands. Old man's work. Lindsay Doyle, how are you? Marlon McCluskey. Ruth Kilpatrick.
Did you tell everyone about Chateau Graham?
No, I just said that we were taken to this wonderful baronial mansion and we had a really good time. And we did lots of walks and we did lots of food.
1739.
What?
It was built in 1739.
This is him trying to be a Scots.
I'm standing here, overlooking Ballochmyle Castle.
Oh, there we go. We're talking about. What's his name again? Fife Robertson. Do you remember him? I'm talking to you for Octor. I had that. But yeah, when was it built? 17
39.
1739. It's a wonderful big house.
100
Really
years
gorgeous.
after the Reformation.
Right, okay. Whoa, whoa. I don't care. Sorry, I don't. I just liked the walks. I loved the area.
The deer.
There was a deer run right in front of us. It jumped across the road and in a split second, and it off it went. It was fabulous. I really enjoyed it. I hope to go back. That would be nice if I could. Bernadette Bruce, hi there. How are
I
you?
often go back to Mandalay.
Oh, I know I did it. Oh, now I returned to Mandalay. Because it's like that. Oh, thanks, Frank. Just waiting for tests. My sister-in-law passed away 44 years ago with breast cancer. Right, Maggie, thanks very much. The tests that are coming out, the sun's shining over it, Mag. Do you understand? That's good news for you, honey. Well done. Rose Higgins MacArthur. Anything from me? Andrea, how are you doing? I'm all right, my darling. How are you? Mari's come back with some love hearts, but she was so talented, you know.
And so is Marion.
Oh, of course.
Very talented writer.
Susan Logan, how are you? Jean Beck. Jean Beck, what did you do to those children? You looked as though you were having a ball, but those kids were terrifying. Stop doing that to your children. Jean was in she said in her foot, well, it came off on Facebook, she was in a fairground or something like that, or the log flume. And she looked as though she was really enjoying herself, but the kids, they were like, I said, you've been cruel to those children. Yvonne Wilson, hi there. Now listen, I'm going to try and get around as many as we possibly can tonight. But of course, there's only me. But as soon as we finish, we'll get as many answered after that too. So all you have to do is that you have to go to your mobile phone and you have to text, get a text up and text Frank followed by your question. And if you text it to 85358, I'll be able to answer it if either myself or whatever it is that one of the teams involved. I'm trying to find what she just said there.
Sharon Graham's just said that was a terrible accent I did.
There's a terrible accent. It was awesome.
I can't do it.
Well, you can't. But you do try, I'll give you that. Isabel McBride, how are you doing? Not getting a wee hello back tonight. Ah, sorry, Isabel. How are you doing? Sorry, I left you out. Who's called Patrick? Hi. I need to go down. Who behind? Are you down at the bottom?
I'm down at the bottom.
Oh, she's down at the bottom. So there you go. Rose Higgins MacArthur. How are you, Kathleen? Frank, does John ever come on camera? It would be good to put a face to the voice. The answer to that one is no. End of.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
When you did your show at the Hilton,
Yeah.
I was outside having a wee cigarette after the show, and this lady came up to me and she said, "Excuse me, are you John?" I said, "I am John." She said, "Oh, it's so nice to put a face to the name." She said, "I'm whatever she was called, and I listen to you sometimes in the show." And I said, "Did you enjoy the show this evening?" She said, "Not really, no." I said,
Not really. No.
I said, "That's a shame. Why is that?" And she said, "Couldn't hear a word he said during the first half. And see in Act 2, when he came back on, he was all right when he was reading his friends, but the rest of us didn't get looking."
That was not true. I don't do that.
And I said, "Well, he got you out for the night, didn't he?"
He did. So
Well, that
there's
was
your
funny.
answer to why you never see him.
Not really, no.
Sure.
That was funny.
Maxine Gilchrist. Are you ready, Maxine? Here we go. Maxine, there's illness around, a lot of it actually, and it's been around for a while, and I've got good news that it's ending. You have the star, and the star crossing is telling you great, I love this card, it's brilliant for healing, and that's what's coming out, that sense of healing over you. Great news there. So all will be clear, and we're not talking one person here, we're talking two people that have got a health problem round about you. And both of them are getting this. I'll just show you the card because it's the star, and it just means health, healing, hope, new beginnings, all of that stuff. And it's been for a while. It's been around for you. Okay, so great news there as far as that. And do you know, I'm going to tell you something. You've got your health, you've got an awful lot going for you on it, but it looks really good. And some really good opportunities over a man who's had to face a lot of changes in his life recently. He didn't have a choice in it. Always open for new opportunities, this guy, and will get out there and make it happen. Really. And I've got to tell you, coming up next year, I think there'll be 2 events in your year next year that will make your lives go in different directions in a very exciting and happy way. Because you're now putting behind you the last 8 years. Okay? Would you let John know if I'm on the right track there? But oh, I love the health thing, so it's so much better. Okay, thanks for coming in.
Do you know,
Yeah.
the only other person I know who lives in a floodlit house is the Queen. So I'm going to start bowing to Sharon when I see her. Just a
Yeah,
short
this house
bow.
all lights up. It's all beautiful, the whole grounds and all of that. Excuse me. I says, can I do your windows?
There's a lot of wind in.
There is that, I have to say. Right, so I need to talk to somebody. If you're in now, there's quite a few in. So I'd like to talk to somebody who gave up either the study or the learning the skills, or suddenly changed direction, gave up, maybe even walked out of uni or something like that, or away from college or something, just suddenly gave it up, wasn't right. They felt it wasn't right for them. I need to talk to whoever that is. Okay, it feels as though that was a silly, silly move. So maybe now that I've said that, you'll not come back in, but that's how it feels like. So could you let me know, please? I'll let John know if I'm on the right track. Do you know that sudden, no, sometimes people just do that silly thing. Oh, what have I done here? I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Julie Murray, how are you? Linda Templeton, how are you? Mary Gardner.
Brenda Sanderson walked out of a job. Walked out of a job.
Did you walk out the job? Bang. But would you let me know, let John know then, were you studying anything? Were you learning a skill? Because it doesn't feel like that to me. I think this is more like, it feels like, you know, work. What?
So Sarah Stott gave up the Open University in January.
Yes, it's you. Okay, Sarah, where are you? Would you come in, please? I can't find this. It's way down at the
Right
bottom.
at the bottom, go down at the bottom.
Sarah, yes, give it up. That should read. Now we need to speak to Sarah, if that's okay. I think you've given yourself a very, very bad turn of events there. That's a silly thing for you to do. And I would like you to actually consider taking it up again. And if it isn't the right course, get the right one. The thing is, giving it up was wrong. That's what I've been showing up here. You've got more strength than you know. There's an ability to keep going, all of that stuff. And sometimes that attitude of, oh, had it, seen it, done it, more the t-shirt. Sarah, give it a rest. Don't do that. You need to fulfill something. You need to finish it off. And I don't know if it's a small thing or any norms you might be learning to.
It's biology.
It's biology, isn't it? Come on, get on with this. You can do it. And you can see it through and it will work for you. Now, I'm not on here to give you a lecture. It's nothing to do with me, but it's everything to do with them. And if they're telling you to finish it off, I would do that.
She lost her mum and she was struggling.
That's right, I understand. And no, but you've got more strength than you know. So come on, Sarah, it's time to move on. It's time to get back to it. Sorry, I know that sounds tough, but you need to do it. That's what I'm being told here. So I'm only passing on the information. All right? But it was like, oh, sudden, so sudden it was untrue. But then I totally understand you mourning. I really get that. But you've also got to understand that it doesn't stop over there. In fact, if anything, they're in the position to be helped even more. And so if they're coming through now to say, get on with it, and it's not just one person here, there's actually 3 people around you who want you to finish this. So I'm only the messenger here. Get back to it, Sarah, as soon as you can. Look it over. Get ready to take it up again. Okay? Thank you. And if it's not the right course and you think biology is wrong for you, then go for something else. But it's about saying to you, you have to do it. Okay? You have to do it before you visit America. And that's important also. That's what they're showing you. Okay? Thanks very much for coming in. So, there you go. What else is up there? A lot, actually. Do you remember that reading we did one? I don't know if it was a Wednesday or the Sunday. But do you remember I described this clock on top of my mantelpiece? It's back. Strange. I wonder if that connects.
A carriage clock that sits on the mantelpiece. It's not.
Yeah, but it was the shape. Maybe you drew the shape of the clock.
Like a 1930s.
That's right. That's back. And whoever it was passed over, but we're talking about passed over with this feels breast cancer to me when she passed. And a really odd flag has been flown here now. So I can't say to you whoever we were talking about, or whoever it is that she wants to talk about, actually went to a really odd country to live. I think has come back, but not like Australia, America, Spain. It's like an odd country. That looks like Africa to me. Do you know what I mean? If you're there, would you come in? Let us know, because there's somebody who wants to talk to you. And it's the flag that you will know. All right, thank you. Hi, Linda, how are you? Linda Templeton's here. I walked out of my job, Feb. What did you do then? Well, some people make lots of things happen, don't they? I'm here, says Sarah, and I need to be able to do this. Geraldine Cormack, my dad has my grand old clock, and it stopped the other day. Has my grand's old clock. And can I ask you, Geraldine, did anybody live abroad in an odd country? When you lived there for a while, would you come back and let me know, please? No?
Jessie Boo, hello from Kent.
Hello, Jessie, how are you?
The Garden of England.
Yes, it is. Have you ever been to Kent?
Yes, been to Sevenoaks in Kent.
Sevenoaks in Kent?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there.
I've probably been to a lot of places in Kent.
Why?
Because I used to hang around in Kent.
Were you mentioned in this thing? Well, these dirty women, stop it. I wonder if it is anything. If you can take that about the clock, and if you can take that about the flag, because that's a strange country.
Well, Julie Murray's gran lives in Sweden. That's just a cross. That's a blue cross on a. Is it?
It's an odd flag. I thought that looked like. Do you know the African flag that is yellow and green?
At Libya or somewhere.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know.
One of those places.
Don't know. But I know that it's a strange blue.
Well, no one's getting it anyway.
Eh?
No one's getting it anyway.
Okay then. But that came through, and it's to do with the clock.
Jessie Boo's not far from Sevenoaks.
She's not bad. She's not far.
She's not far from Sevenoaks.
I can't see.
I'll tell you where I went. I'll tell you what's at Sevenoaks. Knoll House.
What's Knoll House?
Well, you know Knoll sofas that tie up.
Oh, Knoll. Right.
Knoll.
Right, okay.
Well, that's where the
Dr.
name
Knoll.
after that, because Knoll. K-N-O-W-L-E. Those sofas that flap down at the ends and you tie them together.
Right.
Well, that's where they come from.
Oh, great, that, yeah. Now that's good.
You're humouring me.
Yeah, I have to. Somebody has to humour you, Johnny. I'm sorry, but that's the way it goes.
And you know,
What's that?
Knoll House is where they shot the video for I Am the Walrus, the Beatles.
You are just full of information. Wow.
Oh, Mary Gardiner. It was me before with the clock. I have a few family live abroad.
Mary?
Mary Gardiner.
Right. Let's see. It may not be Mary, but let's see, because that's what I was got. A clock, a flag. I'd like to know who it is that's passed or that's coming in for you. Let's see if it's you, Mary. Okay, Mary, what has been wrong with you? I don't think you're sleeping properly. I don't think you're in a good place. I think sometimes you're okay, life goes on and you get on with it and you deal with it, and then at other times you're out at sea. It feels as though you're just lost. Could you come back and let John know, please, what that one's about, Mary? Maybe that's why you're being contacted here. Because you've got worries over money, as the world does at the moment. But I would say to you, not any more than anybody else, and I don't think it's going to cause you any problems. Okay? But also, you've either lost somebody, or it feels as though you're going through that, I don't really know where I belong. Also, Mary, when you look out for something to do with a skin problem, it's like a skin problem with you too. But I think, yes.
You said spot on, Mary.
Mary said spot on, right. So that whole feeling, and I think that that's why they're connecting with you, is to say, you're going to be okay, my darling. And I'm going to tell you something else, Mary. There's an area here where it feels as though everybody seems to be going bigger, better, faster, all over the place, and you're not. Well, do you know, I think that that's for a reason. And I think that that slow pace, that movement, that not going too fast, and the things not happening as quickly as you'd like them to, it's all for a reason. And I think that reason is that the turn of the year is going to open up for you. I think you open the door at the turn of the year. It's a Saturn year, by the way, and so therefore it's about structure. It's about being able to put your feet in the ground and know exactly what it is you're doing. That feeling of floating, like an eggshell in water, one minute I'm okay, next thing I'm floating around, that will leave you, okay? But also, I have to say to you, and I need to bring this in, Mary, and I'm not setting you up in this one at all, but you also, I think your intuition at the moment is amazingly strong. And I think that you could be reading through walls. I think you could be really spot on with certain situations at the moment. And I know this is going to sound a bit odd, but somebody's got really bad feet. They're sore, really sore. So would you come back and let John know? Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Please take this spirit guide area for you to tell you that, because whoever it is doesn't want to talk to me, that's for sure. Earlier we had somebody that went right to your face, tell her, and I went, okay, well, this is somebody that doesn't want to really talk with me, but you'll know who it is that passed. In connection to the clock. I know it sounds daft, but there you go. All right. So come on, honey. I know that it's been tough for you, but it will change, Mary. You have to believe it. All right. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Craig Wild. Good evening, sir. Donna Collins would love to know my mum was on with her decision on her care. Do you know my mum was on with her decision on her care? I don't understand that, don't I? But I'm sure if she passed, yes, I'm sure she understands. Anne-Marie McGar, evening. Sorry, late hope you and John are well. You know, Anne-Marie, we are, thank you. Mr. Hogan wasn't here at the beginning of the show, I have to say. He was somewhere else, I think. He's not very well, he's telling us. But I'll tell you what, pass it on to me and I'll not only kill him, I'll come back and haunt him. How about that? Jacqueline McGregor. Jacqueline McGregor. Oh, Elaine, Goofy song. My nan had one, also lived in Morocco. There you go. But I'm coming to see you face to face tomorrow. Yes. Are you really? That's wonderful. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Elaine. That would be great. Mary Gardner, spot on. Thank you so much for saying that. Where am we here? So listen, anyway, remember that you've said goodbye with the full moon, and that come the 7th of December, oh, come on, get all your affirmations ready, get all them all written, and get them ready to say on the 7th, because that's the new moon, and that'll be really, really big. So we only need a little, do you know what I mean? A little move. Mary Gardner lost recently. That's my mother-in-law. Yeah. Well, if that, whoever that is, so please know you're going to be looked after, Mary. You just have to say hello to them when they're there with you. You know? Yes.
Speaking of the moon.
Speaking of the moon.
I woke up when I was staying at Chateau Graham last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I looked out the window and I thought, is that the dawn? Because it was so bright outside, and I got up and I went to the window and it was the moon. And it was so bright, the moon was lighting up everything, and it was casting shadows. I've never seen moonlight like it.
Right.
Oh.
Sorry, somebody else is coming in. I'm sure.
Well, there goes my interest.
No, it's not about interest. I mean, yes, I love that. The whole thing about lighting. But somebody, Anne-Marie Bishop Moran, where are you? Anne-Marie, I'd like to ask you who it is that's talking about going to Rome, talking about going to Italy itself. I've got somebody here saying thanks for my birthday wishes. So there you go. Whatever it is for you. But that's about Rome. Oh, look at that big tree. Oh my God, look at that. Anne-Marie, can I ask you, are you in a group where you would be, what do you call it, a syndicate group or something like that? Because there's something coming up, Thomas, for you financially. Okay? That's good for you. Thanks, Frank. My husband's feet are bad. This is Mary coming back, John.
All right.
This is thanks, Frank. My husband's feet are badly swollen just now. My intuition does seem to be good just now, and my mother-in-law was the type to say it how it was. Thank you. You're welcome, my darling. Thanks very much for coming in tonight and making the show memorable. You see, sometimes a lot of people, some people save the video because sometimes you're talking about somebody else that's not in tonight, and that happens sometimes. So remember to share the video, and so others will get it. I'd be really grateful if you can. Anyway, I'm really enjoying myself tonight because Brenda Sanderson asked if you'd let my brother know I wish him happy birthday in heaven. Why don't you write that down, Brenda? Why don't you write that? And on the 7th of December, read it out aloud and just let it go up to the universal forces or around the universal forces, around there, it doesn't matter. But I had to say, let them know yourself. Stop thinking they're gone. It's like you're talking like there's, you know, another wall and they're behind it. I don't see them. Okay? So let them know, please. Lizzie McSwiggan. Well, how are you doing?
Well, it's her birthday today.
Oh, Lizzie, it's your birthday. What a great Sagittarian birthday. The moon's no longer full, so let me see what's going on for Lizzie McSwiggan. Now, you do know that because it's your birthday, this is the time when you should sit down and say, this is what I'm planning for my year. This is the great time to put all of that, because this is when it all starts to happen, you see. So victory, congratulations. When is you going on holiday? I've got a nice wee break for you, Lizzie, in some way, and your passport will be used. I don't know when it is you're going, but it looks rather distant, but it's there, and maybe you know about it now.
Could be logs. Or
No. You wouldn't use your passport to go to logs. Anyway, I think as well that there's been a lot of financial areas that need to be looked at too. I really don't know if you've recovered from maybe 3 years, Lizzie, because that's how it felt, you know. It felt as though it was really quite heavy, and you had a heavy time in the past. But now it seems to be moving out. There is somebody though, Lizzie, with health areas round about you as well. Something. In fact, I tell you what this health thing is. I feel as though I've just had an op. I feel as though I've been cut. Oh, but that would be keyhole surgery. Okay? But this is the month. Please make up all those ideas and get them all put in your head. This is what I'm going to do this year. And that's not just about setting yourself up to go, yeah, look at me, what I can do. This is about actually making it happen. Are you going to have a lucky year? Good Jupiter in your sign? Yes, I would say you are. This is the time when you put 12 years behind you and get ready for the next 12 in front. So come on, now is the time to make up your plans, Lizzie, and let the whole world know that you're going for it. So good for the op, good for the finances eventually working out, but this heaviness that's been around you for so long, that eventually starts to leave, okay? But let us know about the holiday, because it looks like you're getting one. Yes.
Anne-Marie Bishop Moran came back. It would have been her mum's birthday today. She passed a couple of months ago.
Right.
And we took roses to the cemetery today.
Oh.
Not sure who's going to Rome now.
Well, that's what I saw. I saw the city of Rome. Actually, it is called the city of Rome, isn't it?
Vatican City.
Vatican City, I beg your pardon. That's what I saw. Do not one want to, because I said that to him once. And what it was come on the telly. Didn't believe me. Anyway, listen, I've had a wonderful time with you. I hope you've had a wonderful evening with me as well. Thank you so much for coming in. Remember, you can get me if you text, of course, your phone, text Frank, followed by your question to 85358. Remember also, if you want to get your star messages every week, because I'm ready to be sending them shortly tonight, because they're all ready to go. And you can come in and join me, and that's a real special between you and I, because you get not only what I'm talking about for your week ahead, but you also get your tarot as well in it. So that would be great. There's still 2 people to win. There's one person for 2, you and your friend, to come along to a face-to-face. That's who you win. So please join. You never know. You may be very lucky. What else? Face-to-face. I'm here. All I have to do is book. Didn't we do the Black Friday sale?
Oh, you did, yeah.
Black Friday sale. Joining in with the Christmas stuff, that's what it is. But it'd be wonderful to see you. I'll see Elaine tomorrow. She's coming in to say hi. And thank you very much for your company tonight. That's really, really grateful to you. But also remember, it takes a lot to be angry. It takes a lot of energy. But it also takes a lot of no energy just to be nice. Could I have a show of loves before I go, please? Because I need that, you see. I just need that. I need to wrap myself around. No, I'm not getting any. Oh, yes, here they come. Thank you so much. Make me feel so good. So thank you to everybody that came in tonight. Thanks to John for coming in and helping me. And let's hope he gets well, whatever it is that's wrong with him. Well, I love you all, and I hope you have a really good week. And I'll see you Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. And in between it, you never know, I may be seeing you all tomorrow, face to face. Anyway, you take care of yourself and have a good time. Wednesday at 9. Until then, I love you. Bye-bye, honeys. Bye-bye.